Welcome to Mineral Bottom, an adventurer's oasis nestled 19 miles deep in BLM land. The night prior to this, I drove from Salt Lake City, Utah, south about 3 hours to Moab. The sun had set as I was taking off, and I ended up driving through a snowstorm on the way there. I was doing a 7,600 foot mountain pass in the van. It started with rain at the bottom, and over the top there was an accumulation of about 3 to 4 inches of snow on the roadway. It was an incredible journey to get to Moab, Utah. As Ross promised, once I woke up, Moab is like nothing you've ever seen before. I've shown it in the Corona Arch video, but it is truly such an exceptional place to be. The terrain is like no other, and this was my first time in Moab. Once we were all awake, we reconvened and started the trek out to Mineral Bottom. Now, Mineral Bottom is 19 miles deep into BLM land, which means that we had to take a poorly maintained dirt road all the way back into there. But once you do arrive, you are greeted with an incredible canyon, which the scale is impossible to convey in video. It's at least a mile wide and the better part of 1,000 feet deep, and absolutely a glider sports enthusiast playground. There's cliff launches and base exits all over the place, and a questionable road that allows you to do repeated runs with a driver at the bottom to shuttle you to the top. This episode is my vlog of our day there. We did multiple cliff launches and some motor flights. One of the cliff launches I was able to soar on. Thank you to John for the incredible drone footage. Alright, so woke up in Moab, Utah. As Ross promised, it's kind of like waking up on Mars. It's freaking phenomenal is what it is. I hung out with Dan and Tucker in the camper last night. Slept in the van, of course. This is home. Heater's not working, but we'll deal with that. But wow, this is one of those drives where you're just gonna be taking it all in for a while. This is my first time off-roading the van. Here we go. Oh, she's gonna get so dirty. 19 miles. Oh man, it's muddy. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna suck. Well, I believe we just made it to the spot. Tucker's parking right there. But man, that's quite the cliff. It's quite the cliff. Stoke level for cliff launch check-in.
So stoked.
So
stoked.
Dan, stoke level for cliff launch check-in.
Stoke level, 11 out of 10.
They call that cliff Mary's Gash.
Mary's Dash.
Which one? Oh yeah, that looks like her. That's familiar.
Hey, Ross is out there. Okay. We're gonna hike out that way, lay out all our stuff, launch off the cliff. By the time Ross is done flying, we'll be all laid out, ready to go. He's gonna take the F-250, drive it down the hill, pick us up, and we're gonna do it again. What are you gonna do with the cliff?
I'll watch you guys fly off of it.
You got like a drone on your backpack.
Yeah.
Is that gonna perhaps chase us?
I have to.
Oh man. This is gonna be like some of that footage where you're just like, damn, that's some fat footage. Dude, that is unreal. It's so big. Here's the sketch bit. Yeah, you could go down in there. Jump in it. Okay, here's another one. It's like not enough to really be of concern, but it's just like if you do happen to slip, look at that. Absurd.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna hang off from? Is there bolts here? Or even chains? Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll be right on that edge.
Just gonna dangle the side.
That way I can see a little bit around and all the way down.
Oh yeah. Dude, look how big that is.
So cool.
You ready to freaking hit some fat sends, Dan?
Yeah. You agree?
And just
Yeah, it's way better.
right off the end.
Before.
And then rip around the whole end.
Yeah, like
All right.
kind of rolls off here.
Let's get set up. Dan's about to send it. This guy, freaking hero. Yep, looks good. Yeah, buddy. Trimmer set. Ready? 3, 2, 1, see ya! Yeah! That is so fat. Oh man, I feel alive.
You came in hard.
Came in fast and downwind, and it was so dirty.
See, your wingtip almost hit my face.
No, I didn't see that. I took Carson out at Bad Apples, or at Swanee once. It was hilarious.
Yeah, you swooped in so hard, like your wingtip was like near the truck bed, and I was standing right there, and I was just like dropped to the floor, and I went right over.
Oh man. We just ran off of that.
You'd like fuck up a rim.
That's so bumpy. Uh-oh. It's photo dad. Oh, everyone, no, left, no, right. Everyone look. Everyone just look right at me. Oh, right, big. No, you move. You in the front need to duck down a little bit. Okay, so after our first and second cliff launches, you saw Dan's second cliff launch and my second cliff launch with the FPV footage. We went up for a third run, and this time when we got out to the actual launch site, it was a lot windier, so you can see me reverse the glider up and bring it up off the side of the cliff. Now, what's really cool when you're flying around a sheer face or any kind of slope and there's wind coming up it is the wind is going to create lift. And this is exactly the case that I ran into today. I was actually able to soar on the rim of the canyon, which was super awesome. I spent about 20 minutes soaring that, and it was really such a cool experience. Unfortunately, when I got down to the bottom, it ended up being pretty darn bumpy, so we kind of called off cliff launching for the rest of the day. That's about as cool as it gets. I gotta put a jacket on and do that all day. Dude! you could go all up, like you could paraglide the whole valley.
Yeah.
It was like positive lift the whole way around. I was just like, oh, I'm cold, I need to come down. How's your jump?
Awesome.
It
Perfect.
looked freaking sick.
Perfect. I can't say absolutely perfect.
Coming in was the bumpiest part. Up high was like super smooth. That was sick. Oh man, that was like one of the coolest things I've ever done under a wing ever.
Free fly, a free ride. It's a hard thing to say.
Free fly, a free ride, like unexpectedly in freaking here. So to be honest, this day was so awesome, I just kind of forgot to record a lot of things and a lot of intermittent in-between stuff, kind of update style things. And I missed out on our pre-flight thoughts. So we took off on our motors out of the parking lot, and it was really awesome. You're out here, and now we're not worried about getting off this really small cliff. We have the power to go back up if we'd like to, and we flew around for quite a while, and it was super amazing, just all of the scenery. Now, the unfortunate thing, which I'll show in a second, is I took a pretty gnarly collapse. So I'll play that now. I fly around the edge of the canyon. It's not too bumpy. I come around a corner and it goes from really smooth to a full frontal collapse on my Freeride 17 that I was flying. And I was luckily able to recover it super fast. I'm very, very grateful that this actually happened as a full frontal and not a asymmetric collapse, especially on the side that would have thrown me towards the cliff. So thank you, whatever paragods were out there that day. You saved my bacon. After the frontal, we decided we were going to land on a sandbar in the Green River, so we all landed on the sand, hung out, took some selfies, and I'll play that footage now. And that was pretty much the end of the day. So I really hope you enjoyed this more voiceover format for some of this video. It's kind of a struggle for me to edit it, but the next video should actually be either the Salt Flats or back down in Lake Wales. So thank you so much for sticking around. I almost died over there. Huh? Dude, I went like around that corner up there, that pointy thing, full frontal, wingtips touched, and then there was the cravat.
That guy?
Me.
You?
Yes.
You're shitting me.
I know.
Holy.
Yeah. And it was like smooth, 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 boom.
You're saying on the side to the right there? That
Pointy thing right there. I came around the corner of it and it just folded my wing. We'll watch the footage. This is some bush plane stuff, if I ever seen any bush plane stuff. Out here on this little sandbar in the middle of this awesome valley. Some awesome people.
Heck yeah.
That's as rad as it gets.
What? Somehow up there I got a text message.
What do we even do?
So if you guys need service, go high.
Today was super awesome, besides that one little moment like 5 minutes ago.
I'm glad you're good.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm good. I was like, ah, I'm falling.
Real ground is 1,000 feet up there.
Yeah, real ground is way up there. Thank you for sticking along with the adventure. I hope you enjoyed these vlogs. Subscribe to him, and follow Ross on the Go on Instagram. Till the next one.
Heck yeah.
Fly safe, fly good, don't suck.